Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Daze and welcome to today's unseen video. This is where we round up all the big talking points from social media, and we're going to start with the WWE folder. Don't forget, if you are looking for Smackdown news, we've already done that as a separate video. The Smackdown breakdown is on the channel right now already, but we're going to dig into this WWE folder and flipping look at all this, right? We've got a lot here to get our teeth into. So WWE has now got a contract with Writer AI. So this guy Cyrus has been hired last month as the new senior director for creative strategy. Now, I've got so much to say on this. I'm going to try and get it all in as quickly as possible, right? So for me, I think anything to do with creative is positive because I think creative has been a bit flat this year, and so anything we're going to do to kind of shake that up, wake that up, I'm all for it, right? Let's give it a go. I don't think it can be worse than kind of where we've been, so I'm definitely up for a new senior director of creative strategy. I'm also down for trying AI out to see what it comes up with, right? I do think the results are going to be very, very mixed at first, but I think long term, it could really generate some very, very interesting storylines. Maybe some stuff that we have just not seen or thought of before. Because, of course, AI is so powerful. It's basically looking at everything that's on the internet. All of the stories, all of the theories, all of the fantasy booking, all the storylines that have happened in the past that are written down on the internet somewhere. It's looking at all of those and learning from those. It can even see the reaction by you to what you thought of certain things. If you wrote it online, then AI can see it. So all of your reviews and opinions, it can see all of that as well. So, you know, once the technology improves, I mean, it fills me with confidence that it could start really generating some very interesting results. But I'll be the first to say I don't think we're quite there yet. But it doesn't mean that we shouldn't be looking at it, right? So I'm actually down for this. So Triple H said that Cyrus is going to lead WWE's transition to AI-based storytelling, and he's going to integrate AI into creative services like video and graphics. So again, we know AI, it can deal with not only coming up with storylines, but it can generate graphics. It can generate video. It could do those video packages. It can do Titantron video packages. I mean, this thing can come up with music that's already better than Def Rebel. I've got no doubt about that. We could use AI to improve a lot of people's entrance themes. So it's such a powerful tool that I think is only going to get more powerful that you'd be an idiot to ignore it, right? So Triple H said the shift is inevitable when it comes to creative in pro wrestling. Cyrus said he's going to manage AI storytelling, but he's also going to be a liaison to the White House, because apparently Triple H is doing a lot of work with the White House at the moment. So that is also another area that Cyrus is going to work in, which, don't know, that feels like a whole separate conversation. Thus far, AI software has come up with what one person with knowledge of the situation called absurdly bad storylines. Now, again, I sort of feel like if you showed someone the internet in the early 90s, I could imagine them looking at the web pages and wondering, is this really what people are getting excited by? Is this really what people are excited by? But obviously, it's about where it's going. Look at where the internet is now. I mean, we are so far removed from the clunky, slow-loading websites of the early 90s. You know, obviously the internet now is amazing. What a fantastic tool, and something which most of us interact with each day. And I feel like AI is the same. I think AI, we're at the early stages. Where is it in 2 years? Where is it in 5 years? Where is it in 10 years? This could change everything, right? Everything. So, yes, it has come up with bad storylines at the moment. So one of them was Bobby Lashley, that AI thought was still with the company, could come back as a wrestler, and he would be obsessed with Japanese culture. Now, I love the idea of Bobby in AEW kind of reading that and going, we should do something here. Because if I was Bobby, I would just have a little moment on AEW, maybe this weekend at Wrestle Dream. I'm not sure if he's on the show, but just backstage in his dressing room, sat there reading a Japanese newspaper or just reading, like, you know, a Japanese magazine. Depends how far you want to go. Of course, he could be all decked out in traditional Japanese attire, right? You could go however far you want to go, but I think there's some fun to be had there if I'm Bobby Lashley. So, very good. But the feeling is that once the bugs are worked out, AI will begin to have a major impact on the storyline direction. Don't know when that's going to be the case, but I think, you know, as months go by and years go by, its influence will get bigger and bigger. So another promotion previously tested out for AI for creative help and suggestions found that it couldn't understand pro wrestling and storylines. I mean, I struggle to believe that because, you know, it's literally just coming up with stories. I mean, I don't really see pro wrestling as any different to like a TV show. So I don't really understand how it can't just generate interest in storylines for interesting characters. Pro wrestling is no different, right, in that regards. In fact, WWE tend to hire writers that have written for TV, for dramas and TV shows. And that's the reason why they do, because the crossover is very, very close. So, yeah, lots there to digest. Obviously, lots of opinion coming in as a result of this. But I'm not surprised. It's actually something we've spoke about quite a bit during the streams, about how they should go to AI. And if they haven't, they should certainly look to do it, because I think it's just going to keep getting better and more accurate as the months and the years go by. Right, so that was AI. We definitely ticked that box. So the idea from those in WWE is that Chris Jericho is coming for a retirement tour and a Hall of Fame induction. So Wrestling Observer, again, have spoke to some people in WWE. They think Jericho is on the way, and they think he's on the way to wrap things up and ultimately go into the Hall of Fame, which he absolutely could, to be honest. Okay, some people in WWE were strongly against bringing Brock Lesnar back, and it said that some women on the staff were even more unhappy, with one of them using the term privately as disgusted. There was the belief that Lesnar's return provided a momentary live pop, but even though fan reaction in the building was not negative, many production team members don't believe he moved the needle past the first week, and many felt that the segment with R-Truth was embarrassing. There was no discussion with staff after regarding the lawsuit or allegations. So Brock Lesnar, very controversial. Some people are fine with him being back. I'd say many are fine with him being back. Some people don't like it. It's personal, however you feel about it. But Wrestling Observer reporting that there are some in WWE that find it to be disgusting. Okay, next we've got John. So the idea of John winning the IC title from Dominic Mysterio, and which is currently set for Survivor Series, and it then playing into his last match with Gunther, has been discussed. So again, some people out there really want John to win the IC title. Some people don't care, but yes, apparently it has been discussed that John could beat Dominic at Survivor Series, win that IC title, carry it into his last match where he is sure to lose to Gunther. I'm not bothered, personally. It doesn't make any difference to me. I think John is well above the IC title. And I know that this would then make him a Grand Slam champion, but I think John is well above that as well. I don't think the Grand Slam championship is important. I think being a 17-time world champion is a much, much bigger achievement. So not something that I really care about John achieving, but I think if you are a die-hard John Cena fan and you want him to achieve everything possible, then I could understand that you would like to see John become that Grand Slam champion. So there we go. It has been discussed. And talking of John, here's John. John said, despite any speculation or rumours, on July 6th, 2024, I announced that I would retire from WWE in-ring participation. I am far from perfect, but I strive to be a person whose word has value. So on the 13th of December, 2025, that will be my final match. I am beyond grateful for every moment that WWE has given me. I am excited for the 13th of December, and I look forward to seeing all of you one last time. So there is John Cena being very, very clear that he is done. He is done on the 13th of December. Okay, Kanon, thank you. Here is Corey. So we've got the dates for the Holiday Tour. So they are in Texas for Smackdown on the 5th of December. On the 12th, Smackdown in Pennsylvania. On the 15th, Pennsylvania, but for Raw. On the 19th, Michigan for Smackdown. 26th, which is obviously Boxing Day. Maryland, that's the Holiday Tour. Florida, Tampa on the 27th. 27th, Pennsylvania for the Holiday Tour as well. 28th, Holiday Tour in Florida, Jacksonville. 28th, New York. So it looks like there are going to be kind of like Raw going one way, Smackdown going the other way. So there's a few days here where we've actually got two shows on the same day. Here we got Raw in Orlando, Florida on the 29th. Then there's the 30th. So we've got one group in Michigan, the other group in Florida. Here we've got the first. That's going to be in New York. Second is Smackdown in New York. Third is in Massachusetts. Fourth is in Connecticut. And then the fifth is in New York for Raw. So there we go. All these dates have been announced. That kind of fills up the back end of December and early January. And then I think it's after this, they might be doing that European tour as we're on the road to the Royal Rumble. So, yes, I know a lot of people look forward to the Holiday Tour in America. I think there's some that tend to go every year. So there's the details for 2025. I'm laughing here because Dave Meltzer has come out with his Crown Jewel ratings, and I think the rating that people were most interested in. John Cena, AJ Styles, what was that going to get? And it got 4.75. It did not get 5 stars. Dave Meltzer gave it 4.75. And honestly, I need to listen as to why he didn't give it the 5. I don't know what it was that just stopped it from being the 5 stars. I'll have to try and find that clip because I would be very interested to know what it was that stopped it from getting the 5 stars. It was 5 stars to me. As soon as the match ended, I tweeted out 5 stars. I still believe it to be 5 stars. And it's just interesting that Dave Meltzer is obviously quite harsh, and he's given it 4.75. I mean, he gave Shawn Michaels against The Undertaker from WrestleMania 25. He gave that 4.75 as well. And that's my favourite match. It's my favourite WWE match. So, I'm quite used to Dave Meltzer just not quite giving WWE their flowers. So that's me just kind of laughing, going, mate, this feels really petty. Feels really petty. I don't know what it is that has stopped him from giving this 5 stars, but it feels really petty that you got that close and you couldn't just give it the 5 stars when it's, what a match. What a match. Right, this was from Smackdown, and to be honest, I didn't notice this, but in the background, after Jacob had been attacked, we did appear to have Kit Wilson. Kit Wilson was standing there. Now, he hadn't really appeared on this show, so I think it was maybe just a way of getting him on the show. I don't think he's the person behind the attack, but it's just worth knowing that he was in the background. So Ewan said, Daze, sketchy dude in the background. Is that Kit Wilson? And because he tagged Kit Wilson responded, handsome dude. So there we go. Ewan getting a response from Kit Wilson. How cool is that? How cool is that? That guy in the background actually sending a little reply here to Ewan. So very good. I don't think it's him that's behind this attack. But yeah, I missed it. Look at this. Look at that tattoo, mate. Ilja Dragunov, after winning the United States Championship on Smackdown, pain shall entertain you. So there he is looking at this United States Championship. Sick tattoo. I can't believe how, like, faded it is as well. I mean, I'm guessing he must have had this for months and months and months. I mean, this does obviously not look like it's been done anytime soon. I mean, this thing could be like 10 months old by this point. But, yeah, it's kind of already like, I don't know, it's like he's had it for years. But, I mean, he didn't have it last time we saw him, and that was 13 months ago. So there he is anyway. Great looking picture. The tattoo is crazy. I love how focused and determined he is. I mean, he's always been that way. But if you've not seen Ilja versus Gunther when they faced each other in NXT UK or NXT, you got to watch those matches. They are absolute bangers. Absolute bangers. So exciting to have him back. Right, let's have a look here, shall we? So we covered that. This is the other folder. So, Miss Clown, thank you. So, we've just got a new look for Vince. How crazy is this? So, there is Vince. And these people wanted to get some autographs from Vince. And look at that. I mean, he's gone full-on skunk, hasn't he? Full-on skunk. So, that's quite the look. Vince, I mean, he does play around with his looks. Do you remember when he had the moustache? You know? So, and now he's gone Pepe Le Pew. So, love that for him. Right, here, Charlie, thank you. So, WWE ID and Evolve star Jack Cartwheel is going to be challenging for the AAA World Cruiserweight Championship. So, there we go. He's going to be taking on, is it a Fatal 4-Way by the looks of it? Laredo Kid, Lince Dorado, Aerostar, and Jack Cartwheel. How about that? Jack Cartwheel is actually going to get this opportunity to compete for a AAA championship. The dude hasn't even appeared on NXT yet, but he is so good. He is so good. If you've not seen him, you're going to be really impressed. We've really been enjoying his work in Evolve. The only other thing we've got here is that Stone Cold's Broken Skull Sessions could be returning. So apparently they are in talks, and it could be a case that the Broken Skull Sessions could be on its way back. Not much in regards to details, but just something to be aware of. Okay, let's have a look at the WYATT SICKS. Of course, we saw the WYATT SICKS on Smackdown. But Dexter Lumis reveals what made him laugh when he went to the haunted house. He said, I saw a poster. It looked like a retro poster of Dexter Lumis against The Miz. And then I looked to my right and there was a dead Miz corpse. And I just lost it laughing, said Dexter. So he actually found humour in the haunted house. So wrestling's biggest fan, thank you. And as well as that, we got this. So Eric Rowan recalls his reaction to seeing the Wyatt compound in the Wyatt Halloween Horror Nights. He said walking through that section was very emotional for me, but in the best possible way. It just brought a smile to my face. It made me sad all at once. So obviously we've seen pictures of the WYATT SICKS going to that haunted house at Universal Studios, and it's just interesting to kind of get some comments about what that was like for them. Okay, now we're going over to Japan. So Dominic paid tribute to Eddie Guerrero's Black Tiger 2 mask at a live event today. So he bought that from a shop in Japan. It is Eddie Guerrero's Black Tiger mask, and he was wearing that at the live show, the Super Show. Here is Shinsuke. So Shinsuke coming down. Look at all these streamers for Shinsuke, which again, this was Shinsuke back in Japan. What a sight. What a crowd. So there we go. That's a glimpse inside the Super Show. Great pop for Shinsuke as well when he comes out. Really great reaction. So very good. Someone else had a mask, and it wasn't just Dominic, right? So here is AJ Styles. Look at that. Look at that. AJ Styles. I can't remember if we've seen this before or not, or if it's new. But, bang, there he is. AJ Styles with a mask. Okay, next up. This is EO, and she got streamers as well. So, Johnny, thank you. I want to take the sound down, though, because we will get hit with copyright otherwise. Let's go full screen. Here we go. Bang. So there she is, and you can see the streamers coming in. So obviously we just saw that for Shinsuke, and now here we can see the streamers being thrown in for EO as well. So it looks like a few empty seats, to be honest. I don't know what the attendance was like for this show, but yeah, there we go. EO obviously getting a great reaction. Okay, Canon, thank you. Let's take this down. So this is interesting. Kairi and Asuka, right? So there is Kairi with the fans over by the barricades. I don't know where Asuka is at this point. Is she? Oh, there she is. Look. She comes out, pushes Kairi back. Asuka walks away. Kairi goes chasing after her. She grabs her, chucks her down. There's Ref Jess. Asuka having a go at Kairi. Grabs her again, pushes her down. So, I don't know why. I mean, I'm guessing they've probably just lost the match. And then there's Kairi going to the back, going after Asuka. So there we go. Little bit of dissension between Asuka and Kairi. Canon again, thank you. So just a glimpse of some of the great cosplays. So you can see a lot of WYATT SICKS here. Rey Mysterio as well. We got John Cena, Penta. Some really good ones there. I think there's another image. It's kind of the same image, isn't it, to be honest? But there we go. Good, that. Really, really good. Okay, let's take this down. Yeah, this was Braun. So Braun was sleeping whilst he was waiting for the intro to get done. So there's Braun Breaker having a little lie down whilst he was waiting for Jay to make his entrance, which I thought was very entertaining. So there we go. Looks like it was Braun and Bronson against Jay and Shinsuke. We got a team photo. Lyra, Bailey, CM Punk, Ivar, AJ... all out in Tokyo doing a bit of shopping. Very, very good. Mark, thank you. Yeah, this is great.
Oh my god! Oh my god! My life's complete! My life's complete! My life is complete! Yeah! Thank you! Thank you! Thank you!
Yeah, 2013.
Thank you! Oh my god! Oh my god! My life's complete!
From Taiwan, I've waited since 2013. Finally see my lifetime hero, my role model, CM Punk. That's great, isn't it? Really, really great. Right, okay, let's go into fun. We just got a couple of bits in fun. So this is pretty fun. So Shaquem, thank you. Why not? So there we go. A capybara, is it? Capybara in Japan. So that's pretty fun. That's a pretty fun day out. And here we have got the... Well, I don't know if this is new or if this is from last year. I think it's probably new. But this is Chelsea and the Secret Harvest. And they're in Smith's. And I believe Smith's is like... I don't know if it's only in the UK. It's not in America. So I'm thinking this is probably filmed in the UK. But here's a little Smith's TikTok.
Slaytons, the new Smith's Toys Superstore catalog is out. Let's see. I know the first ever longest reigning, most dangerous United States Women's Champion will be somewhere in here. Where am I? I better be on the cover next year. And next time, you better have a Chelsea Green on the shelves. And while you're at it, you too can shop all your favorite WWE action figures at Smith's Toys Superstores. Slagents, get them.
You help the women. Make sure this doesn't happen again.
Wow.
There we go. It's pretty good. Fun little shorts. So, yeah, I like that. I would imagine when Chelsea said to Matt Cardona, I've got to go to a toy shop to do a little advert, he was like, send me pictures. Tell me, I want to know everything they've got. Can you video call me whilst doing because you know he loves his figures. So I wonder if he got a little gift. I wonder if she brought him something back from Smith's. So there we go. That was there is no community folder, so we can just go straight to thanks, which is good because my voice is giving up on me a little bit. I didn't actually think I'd be able to get this recorded as quickly as I have because I don't know why my voice has just packed up, but we got through. So Edwards, Sub Ho Deep, Elite Pro Wrestling Forum, Sweet Chin Wrestling, Claire Webb, Silverback, Michael, Edwards, Timmy the Man V2, Wrestling Voids, Mitchell, Kanan, Chanel, Chris, Huddle Talk. I think that might be all of them. Yes, that's everyone. A big thank you for all the support. Really appreciate it. We've got a live stream back on Monday for Raw, but I'm going to go away, rest my voice, and we'll be back later with another episode of Unseen. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.